Hey kids, do you like painting? I do like. Let's try to paint some bulb. I'll just open this. I'll go to start menu. I'll try to search for paint. I got something. I open the paint. Here we are. Now to draw one bulb, what we need we need to have one oval. Okay, I'll just take one oval and I'll try to draw this oval. Yep. Then I'll need to have some tail, and that tail is here. Oopie. Correct. I'll just shift it a little bit up, and then one small bird at the end. Okay. Now we need one eraser. This eraser will erase this additional line. We don't want it. I did something wrong. Okay, almost better. Yeah. And now let's erase this also. That's good. Yep. And then draw some lines vertical. One. Oops. Two. And then 3. You know what these lines are? In the bulb you have threads which fit into the holder. Okay, there is a small line coming out of its area. We'll just remove them. Oops, I did wrong again. I'll just go near a little and I click on it. It's done. Now I'll save it. Okay, save boy. I have some folder. Always remember you have to put all your work in one folder. So I select some file name. I call it off because the bulb is not on yet. The PNG is the file type. We keep it same. Okay. Now what we will do is we will turn on this light. Which color you like? I like red color. So what I'll do is I'll pick up the red color. You see it here. Then I'll take the bucket. I'll paint it with the red color. Once I paint it, then I need to save it as a different file. So I click on save as instead of save, and I name it as on. So now we have same bulb with 2 states, that is on and off. Now I don't need paint, so I'll just close this. So if you see here, if I double click on it, it is on, it is off, it is on, it is off. Oops, done. Okay, now we will create one small page. On that page we will create some buttons. With that we can turn on and turn off the light. To do so, we'll just go to Google. Oh Google, give me some editor where I can write HTML. So which is the editor? It is Visual Studio Code. Just go here. Come on. Yeah. You click on this. You can take help of the parents. Ask them to download it. They will download it for you and they'll install it for you. Once you install and you open Visual Studio Code, you just need to go to start menu and search for Visual Studio Code. So here if you see, it's a Visual Studio, not 17, it is Visual Studio Code what we want. Okay, when it opens something like this. We don't want welcome and all, we are already welcomed. So if I just double click on this, then it gives me one empty file. What I need to do is I'll just first save this file as HTML. I have my same folder open where I had the painting stored. So we name it as light, and we need to choose some extension, that is HTML. I'll click on save. So if you see, the file name is light.html. I'll start writing HTML. Oh god, HTML. See how clever it is. Use angle brackets, type HTML, and it automatically does the second HTML part. Then head, and then body. Do you have head? Yep. If you have head, then HTML also has head. If you have your body, then HTML also has your body. Whatever your head does, HTML head does the same thing. What your body does, HTML body does the same thing. Okay, but I'm not going to tell right now what they actually do. We will make use of this part, that is body. What I will do now is I will try to open that image in this body. How? That painting I want here, I'll just click on say img. Img means image, that is the picture or a photo, and I'll type something, that is src, stands for source, from where I should pick up the image. As long as you are in the same folder, if you see that file is created here and all these files are in the same folder, so you don't need to do anything special, just put the file name. What is the file name? Off. So I'll put off. And then what was the type? It was PNG. Okay, let's check whether it shows that file. I'll just save this here. Okay, and then I'll just go back here. I'll double click this light file. Oops, it has shown something. Oh, good. Now the magic comes. Now what I want is, I want to create two buttons. Button TON. Okay, and I want to say this button as turn on the light or switch on the light. Switch on. Okay, so if I just go here, or if I just go back to this and click on refresh, it has created one button, but it doesn't do anything. Oops, how poor. I want now this button to work, and what I want to do is, if I click on this button, then instead of this image it should show this one, that is light. It means we turned on the light or we switched on the light. To do so, what we need to do is we need to tell button that go to this image and change the source. Okay, so to tell button this, we first need to provide ID to this image. What is ID? Do you have roll number? Yep, in schools we have. It is somewhat like that. I call this ID as light. Okay, and then in this button, what I need to do is, when I want to take the action, when you click on it, so I have to tell on click tap, and then it automatically does few things, like it is added the double quotes and equal to. In this double quote I say document, because this whole thing is a document, dot get element. This img or body or button, all these are nothing but elements. Then I again go here. Sorry, I'm doing something wrong now. It's not doing my stuff. Okay, it is done. Get element by id. So we are telling the button, okay, go to the document, search in the whole document and give me one element with id, and that id is what we have given was light. Okay, and what to do with that is dot src equal to, we want to change this source, and what the source has to be, it was off earlier, now it has to be on, dot png. Now let's try it whether it works. I have to refresh this. Okay, switch on. It worked. But if it is switched on, then we should be able to switch it off also. So I just select the whole line, I enter, then I paste it. So I copied it with Ctrl C and I pasted it with Ctrl V. Now I need to do the same thing, but here I name the image as off, and instead of switch on I make it switch off, because I want it off now. I save it again. Now if I go here and refresh this, then it says switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. Wow. These buttons are on the right side. Should we make them just below the image? Okay, simple way, give a break, br/. If we do that, these buttons will come down. Funny, isn't it? So now open your computers. Open means switch on your computers, and try to follow all the steps we just saw in this small video, and you also create this small application of turning light off and on. Next time we'll do something better than this. Okay, goodbye till then.